Hi guys, who's there? And can you hear me? Hi Dala. Do we have sound? Missed you too. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Like, do we have audio? Okay, cool. So what's up? Okay, good. I've been having issues with that before, and this is like the first time that I've been on here with this new stuff, so I just want to make sure that it's like working. Who else is there? What do you guys want to know about? You and you? Okay. Sure. All right, guys. I am going to do a, like a full reading. I'm just going to do something completely random. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Whatever. I don't have any rules. I don't have any like stipulations on anything, you know. So, whatever. Dala, you asked me about your Libra. Has there been concerns about someone else? You know, were you concerned about that? Okay. That's cool, Kathy. Okay. I feel like you wanted to work something out here, but it's like communication is like completely lacking. Dala, were they having like concerns about work, career, things of that nature prior to this like disconnect? Yeah, it shows like the distance, and it would be physical, you know, but the reason why I blocked you isn't what you think it is. It's literally about his stability, his like his situation, and it's like he's trying to sort it out in a sense, and that's why he's like been distancing himself, you know, literally, and you know, with the communication here, there's literally some sort of like honesty, some sort of truth there where it's like, I don't know, he's just making the best out of a difficult situation, is what I can tell you. Okay, Margaret, you're curious whether you should let go. I can tell you that you feel like nothing is changing. You feel like it's, you're welcome, more or less like same old, same old. There isn't any sort of like a change with this person. Hi, Bob. If that's making sense to you, Margaret. Thanks, Bob. Margaret, are you still there? That's the truth? Okay. I mean, obviously, there's nothing really else I can go with but the truth about the situation. But it's like, it's just, are you a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio? Are you a water sign? Hi, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, your email keeps coming back to me like I can't deliver it to you, just so you know. Okay, so like there, I think it was like a response or something, and it bounced back like undeliverable or something, and then I don't know how to turn it off, but it like every, like, say, I don't know, so many hours it does it, like it keeps saying that. Just so you know, in case you are like trying to contact me or talk to me, like I can't respond. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just saying that it won't deliver. So, okay. Okay, Margaret, you're saying he was with a Cancer. Okay, because there's a Cancer person. They really, like a jealous person, possessive person. Okay, I'm shuffling the cards right here. You see them? Okay, these cards right here in my hand, Margaret, are, they just flipped out. Okay, and you're an Aries, right? That's the fire sign female card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Now what's behind is two cards pertaining to some sort of home environment. Okay, are you living together, or there's something there that's like you want some sort of change, you want some sort of action, you want some sort of change in this connection, of course, but it's like you just feel stuck. Was there talks about moving, or, you know, something like that, like wanting that sort of action? Because that's what it's going towards. And I feel like there's some sort of restriction there. I also see like communication and just issues. Yeah, it's like, but that, it's like the communication, because this indicates the communication like lacking in regards to that now. So it's like, do I or don't I move forward with this? And it's like, you want a new beginning, but I just feel like you're really nervous about moving. Yeah, this would indicate communication is terrible. Okay, this is lack the communication, and this is like, you know, the Ace of Spades. You know, it's that card of like endings, new beginnings, but that would just like indicate like the communication is just awful. You know, I just feel like nervous energies. I feel like fickleness, you know, changeability. It's like, you know, feeling almost in a sense like you want to take steps forward, but every time you try to take steps forward with this, it's like it doesn't move. And then it turns out to be what it is at the present moment, which is this communication that's lacking. And it's like, you know, there's a need here to just be truthful and honest. You know, when it comes to this situation, I also see that he has like something with work going on here. Yeah, it's like, you know what, it's like communication needs to happen in order to resolve this. And in order to resolve this and, you know, move forward, it would be in, you know, what I can sense is like not beating the same drum in the communication that it has been that's gotten to this point, because obviously, you know, what you've been communicating about brings this result. So in order to change the result, the communication has to change. I just see a lot of anxiousness, worriness around the whole process of moving because of the way that things are now. So it's almost in a sense like things need to be broken down, basically ground zero, and sort of just kind of move forward from that standpoint. If you can both allow things that weren't working in the past go, because I mean, you already know that doesn't work, right? That doesn't work. So going over it again and again is not going to change that. But there is solutions that lie moving forward, which would be to change the conversation. Okay. Now, Bob. Who is the Gemini you're dealing with? Go ahead, Kathy. Kathy is correct. Bob, what about the Gemini? I am going to be jumping into a reading here, okay? Bob, what's up with the communication here with this person? Hello. Bob, are you still there? I know you're still there. Yeah, but is the communication kind of like, all right, let's start here, Bob. Are they divorced or had a terrible sort of like relationship? Okay, so they did. So what you're going to be faced with here is some sort of like fickle, almost in a sense, resistance with this person. Not because of you, but because of that. Okay, the Capricorn. Okay, Kathy, the prior to this blocking here, I don't feel that there was any sort of like truth or honesty about his it's almost in a sense like intimidated. Does that make sense to you? Like intimidated, inferior. Yeah, Bob, what keeps coming up, and it's not going to go away, is that there's a situation where it's literally suffocating. It's almost in a sense confined, sick and tired of the situation, but at the same time, not really what's the word? It's almost in a sense like hasn't made, like she's trying to get rid of him, but still hasn't made the definitive decision to do so. Kathy, I'm just kind of jumping back and forth here, okay? Does he have some sort of issue with his mother, or maybe not even an issue, but some sort of like he communicates more with his mother or something like that more than you? Yeah, I feel like, Kathy, honestly, it's like there was a sense of feeling intimidated by you. Okay. On top of that, it's like this focus, the focal point would be the mother. Okay. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Like nothing. Feel like things got to like a point where it was like, how do I put it? The intensity of everything was becoming too intimidating. So it was like, I don't know how to do this, meaning the relationship. So backing off and doing it in this manner, which doesn't, I mean, people do it all the time because it's the easy way to project that, you know, I'm blocking you because of you. And it's like, no, I'm blocking you because of me. Okay. Type of deal. So if there wasn't any issues going on within him, you know, there would be no reason to do that. So, has nothing to do with you, Kathy. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It has everything to do with him and the way he feels about himself in being in this position with you. Okay? No, not stuck on old girlfriend, stuck on, you know, just insecurities. Right, Bob? Build Kathy up here. She knows she is. Okay? Don't let her be coy with you either. All right, guys, we're going to do a reading. Okay? So, you know, do it generally speaking. So, whoever's here right now are the people who want to know something. Hi. What's up, Michelle? Okay, Kathy, either text message me or send me an email. You know what to do. Whatever's easiest for you. We can schedule a private. Kathy, I know. I know more. I get it because I get the same trigger, okay? I think maybe it's a Gemini thing. I don't know. But I get it, okay? So we'll work it out and we'll get rid of the issue because the issue is the thought of being in abandonment when you're really truly not, okay? I have to remind myself that. But, you know, we get triggered, and what happens when you trigger somebody? You get a reaction, right? But the only person that you really need to worry about is yourself in this situation because you're the one that's with you constantly 24/7, right? Yeah, just text me or email me, whatever is easiest for you with devices, and I'll make sure that I look when I'm done here. All right, guys, I want you to focus on what you want to know because I'm going to do this reading now, okay? Thank you, Kathy. I greatly appreciate that. I try my best. Okay, I do. I do. Gemini women are crazy. Actually, Bob, I will completely agree with you on that. Okay, but we are the best, most loyal friend that you could ever have. Okay, you just have to deal with our emotional outbursts because we don't really know how to deal with emotions. We're more logical about everything. We think more than anything. Okay, so when our feelings get triggered and we can't, almost in a sense, like verbally communicate our feelings because we don't know how to really do that. Okay, that's where you get this, almost in a sense, like triggered outburst, and We really mean no harm by it. It's just, it is what it is. So deal with it or don't deal with it. But I'm pretty sure that you'll end up dealing with it because for some reason, Bob, you really do like Geminis. Bob has a thing for Geminis, okay? So whatever you are focusing your energy on in a positive manner, okay? You're saying you're letting go of love for now. Thank you, misguided knowledge. You're saying you're letting go of love for now. Do you get the righteous job now? If that's what you're focusing your intent on and you're not focusing it in a place that causes any sort of worry or anxiousness and anxiety, but you're focusing on it in a way that causes you to feel excited about it, causes you to feel, you know, ready for it, that right there is already getting you into alignment to receive that, okay? So you're letting go of focusing on love for now, but why are you letting go of focusing on love for now? Okay, why? Because before it was causing you a lot of worry, it was causing you anxiety, it was causing you to feel as if, you know, you can't get that. So with this being said, which is okay because everybody does it, we all do it, there's no exception to this, it's understanding it. It's like you take your focus away from what causes you the worry and the anxiousness and the anxiety and go general and focusing on something that makes you feel happy. Do something that makes you feel happy. It could be going for a walk. It could be reading a book. It could be just thinking and daydreaming and imagining about things that just make you feel good. That there is going to bring you more things to feel good about. If you stay in a position of feeling bad, more things show up to make you feel bad. It's law. It's the way it works. You know, you can pinpoint it in your life. Now, will I be able to get a place? To make sure that's you, isn't it? Okay. You're in a place right now where you got this major ending here. Okay. You know this. Ending to no return. Brand new beginning. This ending is a ending that originally doesn't feel good. Okay. Negative emotions, unfortunate events happening, but the ending is imminent. It is happening. Okay. It is where you're looking at it from, because the action and the change is bringing you towards what? Do we have coincidences here? No, we don't. I just looked at the bottom of the deck. I'm not moving the cards. Okay. Is bringing you towards your wishes and your desires. And yes, you will have a positive outcome here. But what's the most important thing right now is to understand that this ending is an ending that is necessary so that you can move forward with your life. And this part of it, the almost in a sense like the pathway that has led up to this moment of this ending is closed off. It will not repeat itself. Lessons learned, understood, moving forward, right? Letting go of the sense of that this is happening and it's so negative is needing to understand that you're focusing in a place that is bringing you to what it is that you have been wishing and desiring, because I can guarantee you right now, and I know this to be a fact, is that your wishes and your desires have not been being met where you are right now or where you have been leading up to this moment. The wishes and the desires that you have not been met where you were and where you are. So it's like, it is what it is, but it is what it is based off of what has been built up in the past to get you to where you are. What is coming is what you want. Focus there. Will you have this place? Yes. But I also see needing to let go of another person, because I feel like there's another person that's been in your life who has been causing you to almost, in a sense, feel stuck. So it's kind of like this person also goes with that package of it in the past, because this person, I feel like, has been almost, in a sense, like a burden and feeding off of your empathy, feeding off of your good nature. All right. Now, thank you. You're so sweet. Not allowing other people's wishes and desires to affect you during this transition here. Things are working out. The physical move will happen. There is 2 women that you would be communicating with about this, where they're helping you in gaining this new foundation. There's 2 women, okay? Great. Yeah, there's 2 women, Tanisha, that it's like they're helping you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, they're not going away. Here they are. They just came out again, okay? And that's your new beginning. But it's like they help you here in regards to this foundation. I'm not sure if you've reached out to anybody or tried to communicate with anyone or program or in your area or, housing and all of that. But there's these 2 women and the help is there, okay? All right, guys. Here we go. We are going to be going into this reading here. I'm going to switch decks. Okay, so everybody here that's listening right now, other people might come in, doesn't matter. But whoever's here right now listening to this, obviously you're here because you have a question about something. It doesn't even have to be a singular question. It could just literally be a situation in your life, or you're searching for something, and you either want to know about it or you're looking for some sort of solution. So I'm going to, I see a lot of people making the best out of difficult situations right now. It literally can be, coming from trying to continue to hold on to your ambition, not lose your ambition, want to achieve success, but feeling like at times giving up on it, don't, okay? I see a lot of people evaluating before taking action. It could be in regards to work, environment, business, things of that nature, okay? If there's, a fire sign out there that is feeling fenced in and sick and tired of unhealthy situations, just understand, and especially if you're dealing with some sort of home environment situation, legal documents, generally speaking here, and, you're wanting this to come to an end, it's coming to a close here, okay? Wishes and desires being met. It's about not losing your focus on what it is that you want in regards to this ending, okay? I also see if there's any earth signs out there right now, that you could be dealing with an air sign at a distance. They could have cut you out of their life. They also could have done something that has caused some sort of restriction, or you caused it to them. Doesn't matter, it can be vice versa. But I just see that there's a new beginning coming in regards to this situation. But just know that if you're the earth sign or this air sign here, somebody cut you out, you cut them out. It's not what you think. They cut you out against their wishes, against what they wanted. It was basically in regards to others' wishes and desires and the reasonings as to why they did that. But it does look like some sort of verbal communication will be coming in, and you'll be enlightened to the reasoning as to why this communication was in a sense cut off. Okay? Now, focus on what you want to know. Maybe I'm asking you guys to focus too hard, because what's happening is the cards are keep flipping out and I just want to get them sorted so I can do it. So, but no, focus on what it is that you want to know. Somebody focusing on, okay, I can't get rid of this card. The 10 of Clubs, it just keeps coming out. This is the ambition in order to achieve success card. Okay, it's also the business card. You know, business deals, business dealings, things of that nature. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Okay. Cards. Okay. First one out, 4 spade. Queen of Diamonds, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're in the reverse. This can also be somebody who is focused on, you know, money, materialism, things of that nature. Okay. 7 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts. 7 of Clubs. 3 of Hearts. King of Spades, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also can be somebody who is in a leadership and or an authoritative type of position, but they're in reverse. So this person, you know, almost in a sense can be conniving. Okay, Jack of Spades. You have the 4 of Clubs. You have the Queen of Hearts. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This can also be descriptive of a mother figure, your mother, someone else's mother, mother-in-law. Okay. This can also be somebody who could be dealing with a situation in a home environment with this person. I'll get into that more. Okay. 2 of Spades. Queen of Clubs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, all signs here. This is not, I don't really do that anyway because I read circumstances, situations, life events. So, I mean, when I read and signs come out in a general, speaking terms here, if it matches up to the storyline all at the same time, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. If the story is making sense to you, if things are making sense to you, then it's for you. Only take with you what you understand. If there's parts of this that don't resonate with you, but other parts do, the parts that do not resonate, they're just meant for another person. Okay, so this is like taking what makes sense to you and putting the pieces to the puzzle together for yourself, because it's generally speaking here, there's many different components to different people's lives, but you guys could also be living kind of similar situations, okay? Because it always comes down to, the feelings that come out of these situations, all right? And the energy that gets put into them. So, somebody's feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, okay? I definitely see somebody needing to understand that the situation as it is at this present moment, because you get this Four of Spades energy walking right into this. Okay, so it's like feeling confined, feeling suffocated. There's healing, happy surprises. Okay, but I see people losing their faith. I see people losing their trust. I also see people battling with courage here in the situation. Okay, I definitely see family situations. Okay, I see somebody could be evaluating something, okay? The person who could be evaluating, especially if you're dealing with some sort of like legal situation, somebody is definitely evaluating before taking action in regards to, I see foundations. It could be property. It could be legal property, home, possessions. The possessions would be either expensive possessions, large possessions, furniture, things like that. I just see somebody evaluating, before taking action. But it's causing somebody worry and anxiety because somebody has been lying, deceiving, betrayed. I see that, it doesn't matter what the sign is, because you know what the signs are in your situation, and every sign is here. So this isn't limited. But I just see that the situation is bringing positivity, but you're needing to move your focus away from what's wrong, okay? Because what's wrong is already in existence. It already happened. It's already been done, okay? It's about keeping your faith and your trust and your courage here, okay? I also see that somebody could have worry and anxiety over a relationship, developing this relationship. The reason would be because there's been some sort of separation. Somebody has distanced themselves. There's something coming out of this, though. There will be some sort of verbal communication. I do see the verbal communication being face to face. Somebody could be coming to speak to you. You could be speaking to them. There's definitely healing here, okay? I just see people, like a lot of you, you're making the best out of difficult situations, rightly so, but whatever your situation is, it's causing you to feel restricted. You feel stuck in a daily routine. There's a lot of patterns of thought that's causing some nervous energy here, okay? understand that, you know, your feelings and needing to use common sense and good judgment, needing to trust in what it is that you know to be true here for yourself, okay? And allowing things to unfold in the way that they're unfolding, because there is no stopping what is unfolding, period. There's no stopping. It's already in motion. It's already taking place. It just could almost, in a sense, feel suffocating, like you're just sick and tired of it. You just want things to just like move, okay? They're moving. You just don't realize it, okay? It's moving. It's just because the end result, or the, you know, proverbial goal here in your desire has not yet shown itself, which is why you have all this like nervous energy. But the thing is that it's showing itself to you. Things are constantly happening. That's what I'm getting here. Things are like constantly happening. Okay. Okay. The Eight of Clubs, and then you received. The Eight of Clubs is on top of the healing and your faith, your trust, your courage. Okay. That's what fell out here. That indicates things working out. What flew out way off the grid here is the Ten of Spades. Negative emotions, unfortunate events, fears blocking what? Goals. Fears blocking clear sight. Fears blocking your focus. Okay. So because of the situation, because it flew way over here, all right, this already took place. This already happened. All right. The result of this has caused this energy of feeling fenced in and sick and tired of it, right? What it's showing me here that is focused on keeping your faith, keeping your trust, keeping your courage about yourself, and focusing on healing the negative emotions, okay? I see that there is some sort of action and change here, steps being taken, but feeling as if the steps you're taking, the efforts are not being rewarded. Like you're trying to take steps to communicate, you're doing things to communicate, whatever, but the actions you're taking, you feel as if you're not getting anywhere, because I see that there is communication that would be failing to happen, and it would be from the other side of whom you are trying to get communication from, regardless of what it is. I do see that through some sort of communication here, okay, that you have some sort of good news coming in here, all right? And the good news could be coming, it will be coming from somebody that you have some sort of trust in, okay? And it's bringing something to a close, an end result here. Some sort of deception can be revealed. It could be revealed in a legal situation. It could be dealing with earth energy. Don't necessarily have to be. It could be somebody that has been hiding money, you know, or deceptive about money, deceptive, you know, this would be on a financial level here. But what happens is that something positive comes from this, because this is what ends up being revealed from the whole process. Okay. So, what comes in here is an ending to a cycle. What I can tell you here is that financial independence, okay, stability, all of that, okay, is what this new beginning brings. But there still might be some sort of hurt feelings, okay, with the Ace of Hearts in the reverse. So, like, this is your new beginning here. Also, going to be the sign Gemini, but it doesn't matter. This is your new beginning, okay, that's coming into what you can call manifestation, whatever. But this is like the independence, and this is the stability. But there's a feeling here of, you know, they're good feelings, but then there's this sense of bad feelings. And the bad feelings could be around communication that could not be completely like stable. What I can tell you is, like, somebody, there's like this need for somebody to be truthful, fair, and honest. Whether or not they decide to do this on their own, or it comes out, period, because it is. It shows me here that somebody did not use common sense and good judgment, and they're needing to be truthful, fair, and honest about something in regards to, it could be a large sum of money. Definitely see fire energy here, okay? It's like somebody could have used another person. Somebody was dependent on another person, or this fire sign did something that could have hurt another person here. And somebody feels very hurt, very betrayed. Could be an air sign, feels hurt and betrayed about this. This truth here, and somebody needing to be honest about it, you know, comes out, and there's healing, but there's somebody else here who learns this truth, okay, all in the same breath, and they come to some sort of realization as to some sort of harm that was caused. And the harm that was caused was, it's like karma, okay? They caused harm to someone, and now the harm, it comes full circle, and it's going to harm this person, okay? There's somebody else that's on the outside, doesn't know everything, maybe knows some things, doesn't know all, doesn't know the extent of what has taken place here, learns this and realizes the deception, the payment, the extent somebody went to hurt another person, and they will want to communicate with you. Doesn't go beyond that. It just says they just don't, they just don't know this, okay? If this happened to you, you may know this. The other person doesn't know the extent of it. There could be some lack of progression and setback. somebody needs to break some sort of pattern of thought here. But this new beginning, is a positive one, but it still leaves some sort of feelings that are just hurt, you know, because I feel like some people have been betrayed here. Okay. So they didn't betray you. They betrayed themselves. Okay. They only did it to you because you were, you know, either the lesser of the deal, you know, where something else seemed better than loyalty, which I don't understand that. But, you know, there are some people whose loyalty can be bought. But then what happens? Like, come on, let's be real. They just made a deal with what I say is the devil. And what happens there? Well, the devil's a deceiver. You just been deceived. You just deceived your own self by allowing something to deceive you, you know, because it was like, you know, betraying someone, feeling as if you're getting a better deal by betraying this person. And at the end of the day, maybe you did for a short time, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't come back around and bite you in the ass. So I don't know who that was resonating with or who I was talking to, but at the end of the day, you know who you are, and hopefully you received the message. So, Bob, you are always looking for good news. I feel like you have received some good news constantly, but you pay more attention to what the bad news is, or you look at it as bad news. People holding on to these negative emotions and unfortunate events. Okay, I can tell you right now, things are coming to a dead-on completion here. Okay, completion, endings, negative emotions, unfortunate events, fears, blocking goals. But then we also have, you know, somebody who could have hurt somebody. Okay, lying or the use of money, okay, to hurt another person and their stability. But the thing is that whomever this person was that has been hurt by this, you will get victory, okay? And, you know, you may be feeling restricted right now, but you won't be forever, okay? Needing to let go of these negative emotions and understand that there is something that will in fact be justified. All right, you will get it here, because I feel like whatever has happened was done, you know, it was done without any sort of taking into account like how you feel or your feelings, because it wasn't feel like on the opposite end of it, these people don't really feel, whoever they are, they don't really have feelings. I don't know what else to say about it. Okay, somebody feels like their wishes and their desires are not being met here, okay? I can tell you that you are in a state of coming to an end of a cycle, all right? I see keeping your faith, keeping your trust, keeping your courage about yourself once again, okay? Because there's a block, and the block is coming from not allowing yourself to heal here, okay? I do see somebody who has caused somebody a lot of harm. And It was selfish, for sure. The truth in this matter is bringing some sort of change, some sort of action, some sort of change here. Now you got triple tens in a row. Did somebody here get robbed? Somebody steal something from you? Did someone vandalize your stuff? Because I definitely see that here. It was definitely done on purpose. Somebody will be rectifying it. Whoever the deceiver was, or whoever did this, and it would be more than one person, I can tell you that. All right. Somebody in a leadership and or an authoritative position has taken steps towards using, their logic in looking at the situation. So this would mean they're in their leadership or an authoritative position. They're not emotionally involved. They're looking at it in the way that things should be looked at. And they do see how other people, how their wishes and their desires are what actually caused some sort of harm. They actually could have caused harm between you and another person, family member, something of that nature. But it was something that is literally based off of a foundation of a lie. So I do just see somebody feeling as if their wishes and their desires are not being met right now. And like I said earlier, they are. Just, it's like it's not here yet. It's not here yet, but it will be. Okay, because here's your victory. All right. And what are you getting victory over? You're getting victory over the lies, the deceit. You will have victory here, but you just feel as if you're not right now, which is completely understandable. I get it. But don't lose your faith. Don't lose your trust in the unfolding of this situation. The biggest thing right now is to relax, let go of the negativity, stop feeding it, because it's causing your stress on your body. It's causing stress in your mind. Things are happening constantly, always. But letting go of the negative emotions, letting go of any sort of jealousy, possessiveness, just letting go of things that just don't feel good and focusing on what does. Because somebody could feel like they're giving their time and energy freely. They feel stuck in a daily routine. They just feel restricted and they want to move forward, but they can't move forward until it's like this situation that you're dealing with, it comes to a resolve here. It will. It's already in motion, okay? And I do feel like when it finally does, you finally get to build on a solid foundation here. Okay, look, what I can say about this is, and all of your situations are different, but at the end of the day, you have to really don't allow what it is that you cannot control consume you in a sense, and only focus on your own well-being and allow everything else to kind of play out from that. Because then you will be in a place where no matter what's going on that's out of your control, it can't affect you internally or whatever. Just allowing things to happen because you've already taken the necessary steps in order to reach the desired result, and trying to force the desired result is not going to bring it any quicker. Okay, I can tell you that. The result is always what the result was going to be, and you already knew it to be true before this thing even started to get set into motion. Okay, the initial feeling of what you knew to be true, what you know to be true, that's your end result. That's what will arrive. Everything that's playing out in between, you have to understand that there's other people involved. There's other people's, positions in this. Only worry about you at this point and just stay focused there and stay focused on your happiness and what makes you feel good, and allow the situation to just unfold. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. It will happen in due time. Okay. I know people are like, oh, what's timeline on certain things? Okay, listen, I have done the predictive timeline thing, and sometimes it does happen and sometimes it doesn't. But thing is that choices and things of that nature will always mess with a timeline. Okay, so if the suggestion would be not to say reach out to another person and kind of just allow it to unfold, and it was already set up that the other person was going to communicate with you, but you forced up against it because of the nervous and anxiousness, desperation feelings to get the person to communicate with you, and you got into a fight, or they didn't respond, or they took action out of fear and anxiety to deny you the communication, the timeline then changes. It's like not altering the timeline, not doing anything else further than what it is that you have, in a sense, because you've already done so much. And it's allowing other people, in a sense, to have to do what it is that they need to do in the situation. Okay, so you're getting at number 6. This could be 6 days, 6 weeks, somewhere between 6 days and 6 weeks, whatever sort of desire that you are focused on here is coming into some sort of step in a result, especially if there's been some sort of communication that's lacking. Okay. And if you're looking at it from because I feel like there's certain steps that need to be taken here. Everything within 5 months is done. Okay. But 6 days, 6 weeks, in that time frame, things really start to happen. And in the bigger picture of everything, I can tell you right now, the way that you see yourself right now and the way that your life is right now, in 5 months, it will not even be recognizable in the same time. Like the way that it is right now, in 5 months, it won't look the same. It won't feel the same. It'll be a completely different kind of like timeline, put it that way. And that's because things that have been unfolding thus far that need to be removed or completed within your life in order to get to the next part of it, those things are happening, and those things are coming to a close where it's then I feel like it's like you won't even believe it. You won't even believe that it's like over. You won't even believe that it's begun. Whatever it is, it will be, yeah, you'll see. All right. And then you can come back and look at this, you know, or maybe I will. But it's like, yeah, because I forget. But, you know, within those, and if you do, like, message me or email me, because I like to know those types of things. But the thing is like, everything that's happening right now is leading up to the next part of what needs to happen to get to your end result. All right. So just stay focused on you, stay positive, and stay happy. All right. Kathy went to the chiropractor in between. I mean, that's positive, Kathy. Bob, she's hilarious. I'll tell you what. All right, guys. So I've already been on here for, I just looked and it's 1 hour and 11 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here. And yeah, that was fast. Bob, you know, that was it's a good hour or so. So we're good. But yeah, I will be back. I'll put up the time and everything for the live stream. If you guys, if I put up a poll, let me know what time is best for you in that poll, and whichever one has the highest percentage, I will be taking that time. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Just go into my Dropbox. I don't even know if it's on here. Below my like videos, and you'll see my email address, and you'll see website information like that. So you can just shoot me an email, okay? And I'll be your life coach. But okay. So if you need me, you know what to do. Just go to my email, go to my website. Kathy, you know to text me or email me, whichever one's easier for you, because I'll turn my thing on my phone. Yeah. So you know that I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Okay. Bye.